everyone, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very exciting video, and that is my Read Your Gaze TBR for the month of June. If you guys don't know what the Read Your Gaze readathon is, you're missing out entirely. This readathon was made by Boston Reads Books here on YouTube, one of my really close friends here and whom I love to death. I am so excited for her to be hosting this readathon. I am really excited to be joining and getting myself to read more queer books because I'm a queer girl, so I love reading queer books and getting myself to find more queer books. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to list off all the challenges. I'm going to try and complete them all, but I have 2 other readathons that I'm going to be doing between this month, so it's a lot of challenges for me to complete. So if you guys would like to join, just so you know, this readathon starts from June 3rd to June 10th, and the group book is I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver, and that is the group book, and I will be reading that as my one challenge choice. So the first one is the red challenge, which is lesbian, and for that I have The Miseducation of Karen Post by Emily M. Danforth. And you know what's ironic is that Boston gifted me this from Amazon for my birthday, so love her. And I'm actually really excited to read this because I had no clue it was actually a queer book, and I've never actually really looked into what this was about, but I know there was a movie based off of it, hence the cover of it is the movie cover. And yeah, it's a pretty thick book, so I'm gonna see if I can try and find the audiobook for this. If not, then I'll just have to try and read it when I can. And this is for the lesbian challenge, so I'm super excited to give this a try, and especially because this book was gifted to me by Boston herself. So the next challenge is the orange challenge, which is gay male male, and for that I have Call Me By Your Name by Andre Ackman. And if you guys don't know me, I love this movie to pieces. I've watched it countless times, and we're getting a sequel, and I'm so beyond excited, and I just love this movie so much. Timothy Chalamet is just my love. I love him to pieces, and Armie Hammer too. Can't get enough of both of them. So I'm so excited to read this. It's a pretty short book. I might even pick up the audiobook for this because it's just that short, and I want to torture myself with the awkward sex scenes, you know? I just have to do it. It's just a challenge to have to do it. I have to do it. So I'm really excited to finally have this and like be able to finally have a chance to read this, because I've had this on my TBR shelf for like the longest time. I got this for my birthday like a year ago, and I never read it. So I'm really excited to be picking this up, and I just love it. I love it so much. The next challenge is the yellow challenge, which is bisexual, and for that one I'll be reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, if you obviously didn't know that. But I have started this book maybe last month, but I never really finished it at all. I never really got into it. I was very intimidated, but I just finished Daisy Jones and the Six this month, and so for that purpose I'm going to be listening to this on audiobook, just because that's my only way of finishing books currently. So I'll be listening to this on audiobook, and I'm really excited to finally jump into Evelyn Hugo's world just because I hear so many great things. And honestly, I feel like this is going to be so much better than Daisy Jones and the Six, because I really was not a fan of Daisy Jones and the Six, so I'm hoping that this is 10 times better. And I'm really excited because I just love the whole talk about Evelyn Hugo and how diverse and just amazing Evelyn Hugo is and how much of a flawed character she is. So I'm really excited to finally be able to really jump in and dive in and just feel it all and live it all, and I'm excited. So the next challenge is Green Challenge, which is trans plus book, and for this one I think I have this in my current mail of books that I refuse to open until I get all my mail. That is If I Was Your Girl, and I forget who this author is, but I'll put a picture here up. I had this on my TBR shelf since like the beginning of time, I'm pretty sure, when I got into books, so I'm really excited to be reading this. It's about a trans character and how they are having to open up to their newest love interest, I'm pretty sure, and the whole just having to see if people are really accepting like their new love interest and stuff like that. It's a very scary thing to have to do as a trans person, and I would never be able to relate to that, but I just know it from news articles and people that I know that are trans and just stuff like that. And so I feel like this is gonna be a really hard-hitting book and a really like relatable one for our current world today and how relevant it is for that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to finally be able to read that, and I'm hoping I do get around to reading that. So if I don't, I will definitely make time to read it sometime in the future. And the next one is the blue challenge, which is any book you want, and for that I picked Autobiography by Christina Lauren, and I'm super excited because I have a few of Christina Lauren books on my TBR shelf that I have yet to read, and this one is pretty thick, but I hear nothing but great things. I literally am constantly hearing about this book so much, and I'm pretty sure it was a really popular book last year, but it's just kind of coming back again, and I also, because of the readathon, it's also come back again. So I'm really excited to give this a read, and it's about a kid that is Mormon, I'm pretty sure, and it's like, I guess like a sin to be gay, obviously, and he moves from like California, I think, and he goes to like Utah, where it's like a very like a strict place about gays, and it's just not accepted there, and him having developed a crush on this kid, I think he's Mormon or the other kid's Mormon. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this sounds like a really good book, so I'm obviously gonna like it because it's Christina Lauren's writing, and her books seem to be doing like great and like spitting like wildfire, so I'm really excited to be reading this, even though it's a big hunka junkin book, but maybe I'll get it on an audiobook if I can. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. And the last book that I said I was going to read, which is a Purple Challenge, is the Wish You All the Best, which is the group book, but I'm going to be using it also as the Purple Challenge, which is the group book actually, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna have to listen to this on an audiobook because I didn't buy the copy, and I'm putting myself on a book buying ban right now. So thankfully Hoopla, which is a app that I use through my library, I can get that on audiobook, so I'm super grateful for that. Even though I can't borrow any books currently, I've hit my limit for the month, but hopefully that's over when June starts. Fingers crossed, so I can actually listen to this and read it because it seems like a really amazing book. I hear nothing but great things, and I actually follow the author on Twitter, and he seems like a really sweet guy, so I am really excited about a non-binary boy, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know anything about non-binary people, so it's really great to be able to educate myself on that. Just like what Boston said, she doesn't really know much about non-binary people, so it's really good to educate yourselves on those kind of topics, especially with today's world. Like I said, it's a very relevant kind of thing, and yeah, I'm really, really excited just because it's such a different kind of book that I've ever read, but I think it still has like that romance aspect into it. I'm not really sure, could be discussing, but yeah, I'm really excited to be able to get my hands on that as well, since it just actually came out, I think like a few weeks ago. So if you guys haven't read it, go get it. So those are the books that I'm hoping to read for those few days, 7 days. We'll have to see how this goes, because I usually finish audiobooks within 2 days, but I'm gonna have to push through and read an audiobook, listen to an audiobook a day. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are joining and giving this a read, or any of these books a read, even if you're not joining. I think it'll just be fun to give some of these books a read just because they're queer books, and we can never get enough of queer books. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, give it a big like and subscribe down below to join the family, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.